Gotta whip it up. Nah, just it's not that hard. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Whip It Up Wednesday, where I document my music making process, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna go into making, but if you guys seen my other video, 9 tips for how to stay creative as a music producer in 2020, I talk about how I'd like to sit down for at least 30 minutes every day to produce, and today is one of those days where I'm just gonna sit down and kind of see what happens. And hopefully you learn something, hopefully you enjoy yourself, and hopefully you find some inspiration. If you're new here, my name is SCALER Productions. Consider subscribing, hit the like button. I put out 2 beats a week, and I make another video about music production on Wednesdays. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm pulling up SCALER 2 just to kind of give me an idea of what to do with the chords. I picked Pop 3 because I'm in the mood to make a pop song. I like these chords a lot. Okay, let's do it. So what I'm gonna do is bring in a loop kit from my Momentum pack. Drag that up. I have no idea what this is gonna be yet. It's nice. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. So I went to SCALER. I changed the key lock to all white keys only, so when I play, I don't have to worry about hitting the right keys. I could just play the white keys and I'm in the scale. So instead of thinking about what's the first note, what's the 5th note, I could just press 1, I could just press C and I know that's the 1st, and I could just press G and I know that's the 5th. Anyway, so let me get a melody for this. Nice, I like that one. Nice. So let me just fix that up, just clean up that melody. I love this. It's really playful, I like it. Piano, chords. I hear another melody. I think I got a melody going. Let's get the bass in this. So with the 808s, I made them each quarter. And I'm gonna just mess with the decay. This is gonna be like a lo-fi beat. Yeah? Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll call this a snare. I'm gonna just gain stage this. Just do hats. So I don't want these hi-hats to be right on when I'm just cutting them off. Actually, I don't know what vibe I want to do with this. No, this is gonna be an R&B song. Okay, now I'm gonna copy the kicks. So I copied the pattern of the 808s. I'm gonna drag them down so I get the same tone. Now I'm just gonna grab the scissors. That's it. Let's get a snare in there. Gain staging. Crash cymbal. I want to spice up this 808 pattern a little bit. Turn up the glide. This is a good idea. I think I'm going to start arranging it now. If you guys haven't seen it already, check out my other video, The Basics of Beat Arrangement. It talks about how you come up with an idea for a beat and how you expand it out to a full song. Pretty cool. Check it out. I'll have links in the description below. I think this needs ride cymbals. I need to pee. I'm just gonna add some uplifters, some downlifters, just to add a little bit of ear candy to it. So I added an uplifter at the end, and I added just the anchor right here so I could adjust the file of the section. Nice. I think I'm gonna add the wind chimes. Add the wind chimes there. Ooh, it's going out nicely. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that I've been making this gentle sounding song. I'm feeling really delicate, low-key. Lately, I've been feeling like I've had to chill out and kind of take things easy, and I think it's really interesting how my music's reflecting that. I went in with this with having no plans, and came out with a super like gentle sounding song. I don't know, like I need to take things easy. A few weeks ago, I was uploading like a couple really intense sounding beats, like hard beats, like these orchestral beats. I was in a super intense mood then. I think it's really interesting how our moods dictate what our songs sound like. Isn't the link between consciousness and manifesting reality just so weird? I just think it's so strange. It's like the things like the one in our head actually change what happens in the real world. That blows my mind every single time I think about it. Anyways, I'm gonna take this, repeat it over a couple times. G, options apostrophe, call this intro right here, call this chorus right here, call this verse. Options apostrophe, call this chorus again. So let's start subtracting things out. Oh, first of all, let me get a color. What if I do it? What does the song sound like? Light blue, baby blue. There we go. Change your environment, change your experience of life. For the intro, take out all the drums. Yeah. I think I want to make like an automation. SCALER, whip it up. Nah, just kidding, it's not that hard. It's way chiller than that. Okay, now let's kick out these. Ugh, I need to change those fills for sure. I absolutely hate it when the kicks and the snares hit at the same time. It just, I don't know. It just sounds off and awkward. Take the double time. I don't know. So I just changed up the hi-hats a little bit, kind of give it a little less motion. Oh, you know, this needs an impact. I'll put that at the beginning of every new section. So every time the wind chimes come up, essentially. Ooh. This is so, like, maybe this would be like the theme song for like a baby or something. It's nice. It's a nice little melody. Like gentle melodic beat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come back in another session, finish up the mixing, and yeah. Alright, I'm back. So I'm just gonna do some final mixing and some finishing touches on the mix. So I'm gonna start by EQing out everything. I'm gonna go up to the chorus. Ooh, this was pretty nice. I forgot what this sounded like. Okay, so I'm gonna start by EQing the top melody. I don't want too much of the low end. I'm actually going to raise the frequencies here at 1K. Cool, now for the guitar. I want to keep the guitar in mind as I'm mixing the piano with it, so I'm going to just kind of lower some of the frequencies at 1K. I'm going to roll out the low end. Same thing with these chords. That sounds a little bit better. Let's get the wind chimes EQ'd out. Maybe just cut out the really high stuff. I'm going to EQ out each of these instruments. The crash, it's going to look similar to the wind chimes. So I'm just taking out the higher frequencies and lower frequencies just to kind of clean up a lot of the mud in the low end and to clean up the noises in the higher end. And I'm just enhancing just by really small amounts, 1-2 decibels max on the main frequency that the instrument is in. Just to kind of bring it out in the mix. For the kick, if you guys see my other videos, you know how I do it. I'm gonna roll out sub frequencies of the kick and raise it at around 200, and I am going to lower the frequency at the 808s at 150 and then raise them into the sub frequencies. Okay, I'm going to add some reverb now. So I'm just going to create a bus, go to bus 2, I'm going to name this reverb. I'm going to Go right here, just some reverb. I like Space Designer. These chords are so nice. I'm gonna add just a little bit of extra reverb on the clap. Let's add some delay. Turn this up to 100, increase this a little bit. I like half. So the delay will kind of fill in all of the empty space in between each of the instruments. That's it, man. This is so smooth. Oh my gosh. I like this one. I'm gonna compress the drums. So I'm seeing right here that the output of my drum track is gonna be at -4.6. I'm just gonna go compress this one. I'm not gonna get too fancy. I'm just gonna do a preset type U type kit. Type U type kits. Okay, so now those are a lot louder than they were before. I'm gonna bring back down the fader, so it's back at that 4.6. That's close enough. So I'm just lowering down the volume of everything because I don't want the mix to be higher than -3 decibels, just so I have a room to master at the end. There we go. 3.8, that's okay. On the master track, I'm gonna add a multipressor. I like to test out how this sounds on the chorus since it has all the instrumentation and everything is kind of going on there. That's as complex as the song is gonna be. I wanna see what this will sound like. So let's just try like a final pop. Slow attack 4-band compressor on it. Just because I kind of like how that sounds the best. I'm gonna just turn down the output just a teensy bit. I'm just gonna add a limiter and call it a day. I'm just gonna bring this output level to -0.5. Just bring up the gain until I'm reducing by 5 decibels. I'm just gonna tag it and I'll be finished. So I'm just warping each of my tags so they're in time with the song.
SCALER, whip it up.
There we go. Cool. If you guys like what you saw today, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me. And if you haven't already, check out other episodes of Whip It Up Wednesday. I'll have the links in the description below, as well as my other video, 9 tips to stay creative as a music producer in 2020. That video is great to help overcome beat block. And check out my other video, the basics of beat arrangement, that teaches you how to develop an idea for a beat and make it a complete full song ready to go for an artist. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.